Okay. This is good, and this is really important. A lot of people have been getting extremely upset lately because Heyo everybody, it's TechDeck22. We're going into the November monthly recap for Ashes of Creation here in a second. Just letting you guys know this is the November video, so it is about a month old. Sorry about that. We will have the December one up soon enough, a couple days. And also I wanted to let you know, audio's a little funky. The setup has changed a bit. This will be the last video where it doesn't sound too great. So let's get right down into it. Enjoy the video. There was an Ashes thing that happened and I didn't see it.
I'm Margaret Crone. I'm your community marketing lead, and with me today is, as always,
I feel really Pepega.
glorious creative director Stephen Shreve. You know,
right, what are we going over today?
Alpha 2, there's some prototyping that's
wait, go the fuck back.
I want to talk a little first about what design is working on and preface the video, and then we'll play.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I'm listening.
Over this last week, we had a lot of design discussion on combat and the direction that combat has been moving towards post Alpha 1 and where it needs to be for Alpha 2. I think there's a lot of exciting prospects for what players are going to be testing out, even leading up to Alpha 2. There's some prototyping that's being done as well in league with those conversations on combat. We've had a lot of lively and passionate discussions with the design team on that front. But it's very important to note, and we've said this in the past, obviously, that during those phases, especially Alpha 1, where we got player feedback and we were able to do some minor adjustments during Alpha 1, there's a lot of major things that are occurring right now, even in these prototypes for Alpha 2, that I think is going to have combat in a really nice place for Alpha 2. So there's been a lot of development of that over the last week.
Can you talk a little bit about the possible changes that may be coming to combat? I know it's not quite like decided on certain things, because I know you guys are going to be prototyping.
I need this. Give me my combat changes. Oh my god.
Some options
right.
for changes, but it could get some people who, especially our theory crafter folks who love talking about that stuff,
sure.
A little juice.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the discussion has been, revolving around how the camera perspective works from an action and non-action based, perspective, tab target versus action, right? There's a lot of discussion about, what unifying that approach might look like, and continuing to offer, 2 modes, how that's going to share across abilities. We've discussed in the past, giving players the opportunity to spec into more action-oriented skills versus tab targeting skills. There's some prototyping that actually I think is going to be explored here, and we'll see how it pans out, that allows for, skills to have a dual purpose in that sense, potentially. But on the flip side of that coin, there's also the idea of keeping to what is, having skills be specifically in one domain or the other, but making sure that they feel good between either mode that players might play with, right? That's going to be a big endeavor.
Okay, that's good. It's good as long as they're sticking with action and tab, which I think they should, and I'm happy they are. Making them feel good across both is good, as long as it's not taking from either or. So that's good to hear. Oh man, yes, give me combat changes. Yes.
Additionally, talking about performance and how projectiles work on the server, and how do we want to be able to lead a target? What's the ramifications of the hitbox dilemma that we've discussed, having universalized hitbox so that players aren't going to be focusing on making tiny characters to try and subvert that component.
Let me live my gnome life, Steven.
Well, I mean,
No,
you can be a small character. We just don't want it to be small character that's competitive for the sake of having a smaller hitbox, right? So
we've played, I feel like a lot of us and many people in chat. Oh, actually, I'm curious, just for a little interaction. If you're on YouTube, you can do this too. Put a little one emoji in the chat, or if you're in chat right now, just put the number 1 if you have ever played a small character because it was advantageous. I'm curious.
I never have played. I mean, I've always seen people play small characters, but
that's a lot of ones. That's a lot of ones.
So
there's a lot of ones.
I usually played like humans.
I am a small character, so I think like from the perspective of developers, we want to be proud of what we share, and yes, we do want to show you guys like the work in progress, which we will, but it has to be to a state where like people are proud enough to share, right? And so what you see every month is kind of like what people are prepared to share.
Okay. This is good, and this is really important. A lot of people have been getting extremely upset lately because every month we're getting like, hey, we have a studio update. Okay, I don't care. It's nice. I'm happy that you guys are fixing up your studio. Like, that's awesome. I'm really happy for you, but whatever. That's fine. I get some people just don't care and they want gameplay. I think a lot of people were missing the part that, like, hey, last month, which they should have said more, but in bigger fucking letters, big old capital letters, like, hey, last month we finished Alpha 1 fixing. That was last month. It's done. We have gone over everything. We are working to the future now. We fixed the past. And they put that in a lot more light here. And they talked a little bit more about it. So that was very smart. I'm happy they went over it. And I also wish we could have seen things. Like, actually had some cool new visuals to look at. And kind of like break down and like go into. But at least they fucking went over the topic that everyone was so upset about. That's really nice.
Yeah, so the video is just going to be a little fun 11-minute long video in the world of Alpha 1.
Hello, glorious Ashes of Creation community. This is Stephen Sharif. I am joining you on another awesome stream day. It feels like we just had a stream, actually. It was like less than 3 weeks ago. So... as I've said in the previous few streams, we are currently in the process of working towards Alpha 2. That means a lot of stuff is work in progress, a lot of stuff is being torn apart and iterated upon. But that does not mean that I can't show you some interesting things. For example, we have some new mounts. It is our awesome character and animation team that have created some pretty cool looking mounts, and I'm going to show you a few of them today. As you can see, we are looking out over the beautiful oceans of the Alpha 1 environment, and I want to show you just a few of these mounts. So, which one should we start with first? Now, some of these you have seen in the previous live streams. But not in game yet. So, you know, actually, considering we are in a beach environment, let me see. I should be wearing some appropriate beach attire. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, perfect. We are ready for the beach. Should I have the cape on now? Yeah, this is good. Alright, first up, we have the glorious looking frog, I think. Wait, where's my frog? Oh no. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Look at this little dude.
Look at that beautiful bastard. Look at that beautiful horn, man. That that is one beautiful horn. That is a Chad fucking frog. That's one beautiful frog. I like the frog. Very nice. Frog.
He just keeps swimming. Just keeps swimming. I wonder if he should have like some type of tongue attack. Where he just like snatches up a little fish or something. Oh yeah, that looks great. The animation team did
that fucking noise of when like the body of the frog hits the ground and you hear that like thump, thump, thump. I love that. That's such a like nice, tiny little extra detail.
I think this guy, the Maelstrom. Oh, that's great. Look at his little squiggly feet. Little squiggly tentacles. Oh, this guy, he has some pretty cool movements.
Yeah, the movement on that looks so good. Wow, that movement is really, really nice.
Oh, I wonder what his idle anim is. Let's take a look. Ready? Aww, he does like a little spin. Oh, that's so cool. Let's take him in the water. He's struggle busting a little bit in the water, it looks like. But he's keeping me dry. Let's go down. That kind of feels like the land animation a little bit.
It's definitely the land animation. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. I'm assuming maybe the water animation isn't working correctly. It's moving way too slow to be a water mount. That's interesting.
Now this guy. This guy is Chonkster, the Verdant Voyager. Ooh, he's a big boy. He's a very big boy.
Man, that's a whole ass fucking crocodile. That's sick. Oh, dude, that is one beautiful croc or alligator. He's a chunky boy. He's one of them chunkies. I want. Oh my god, that's so fucking cool.
Let's see what happens when we do his idle. Aww, he lays his head down. Maybe a little yawn? Yeah? No? Oh, ooh. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Let's not do that again. He has like little mushrooms. He has his own ecosystem on his back. Oh yeah, he's...
That fucker's fast. Whoa. That dude is hella fast. Guy's fucking moving.
got like a total like alligator crocodile looking run. Oh, the jump's not bad. Yeah. Kind of does the whole fish out of water look. That doesn't have any sounds yet. But that's okay. Let's take him out in the ocean. Oh, this is gonna be like a total, like, placid lake look, I bet. Yep. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, he is a predator looking for food. Feed me! The world of air is coming to life, and we're excited to have you as part of that journey. So I will see you guys back on stream here in just a second.
Informations on the sound effects and some of these.
All right, yeah, mounts were cool as always. The jellyfish is sick as fuck. Croc was pretty sick.
And we've got some cool stuff. First up here, we have
the training dummy's pretty good. I like it. Nice.
Did provide me names for everyone who did them.
Got it. I like the platform. I see.
Platform is super nice as always. This stuff looks great.
That a mayor at some point will.
Mayor, you called. That's me.
Inverter, and I mean, this looks awesome. We don't really have a ton of clothes that or costumes or armory that show off a lot of skin, but here you go. Here's one of them. So
yeah, this looks great. Is this is Eli?
This is Eli. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very cool.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at these advocates for true gender equality. I can finally show off my belly button just like all the female characters can. This is legitimate gender equality. We've been waiting for this for years. And finally I can show off my nice abdomen. I don't have to be a lady to do it. I can be a male stripper. Been waiting for millennia. No, but honestly, this is fucking sick. I really want to get like this hat, the one gauntlet and the top with the shoulders and everything, where it like shows the abdomen, but then like do a completely different like waist, pants, and shoes, and have that like actually be like different type of armor, so like that's covered. That's like super fucking cool. I'm not a fan of the weapon. I like her weapon, but yeah, that's really interesting.
Very, very cool.
Did a great job on this one.
Yeah. So
I would love to see this
the
armor.
men get to show it off too. It's not
I know,
just
right?
ladies.
I would love to see this armor though.
This is the Jaded Drudger.
This reminded them of that. There was a movie called The Great Wall, and they had little creatures in the Great Wall.
Yeah, guys.
This does actually look a lot like that movie. Actually, this looks like a lot like that movie.
Yeah, they were talking about
Yeah.
that. We've got the Purgle, and he's got a little video with a little audio. He snorts like a little pig.
Oh, look at him.
He's so cute.
Or her.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but it looks very cute. And I'm not sure if I want to pet it or if I want to be like some kind of like evil mastermind and like hold it. What do you mean it's ugly? Look how cute it is. Look at his little face. He's got a little nose. It's so adorable.
But we'll move on to our questions. Skill trees. Considering the team is looking at a potential skill tree for active blocking, are there other skill trees being considered? For example, stealth or sneaking?
So active block. So I think the discussion right now on the design team side, and this, is part of our prototyping, is that players will likely have access to universal skills. So, outside of your class specific skill tree, there's going to be a subsection of a few skills that are universal, like active block, like dodge. And I think what we're going to do, or at least what we're going to be discussing here, is those universal skills will have progressions that might align with your passive tree, and you can spec skill points into progressing additional features of those universal abilities that you will have access to. So I think that's probably going to be the direction that we're going to take.
Okay, awesome. And then
universal skills. Okay. So like stealth, and they would align with your other stuff. Okay. All right. I guess that makes sense. It's kind of weird. Very vague. Some concrete progress? Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like at the beginning of this they were talking about some combat changes and some movement changes, so I would like to see those, but like the guy developing it specifically asked like, hey, can I have some more time to work on this before you show it off? And that's reasonable. And it's only reasonable because they told us that, and because that's why. They told us like, hey, it's not ready yet. Can you hold off? And then they told us, instead of being like, hey, like, in a month or two, be like, hey, we wanted to show you guys this, but we decided against it until now. That's like, well, you could have said something, or like, the fuck, bro? Like, we've been waiting for so long. But with them telling us today, like, hey, like, we want to show you this. He said, like, they're working hard on it. It'll be out, like, next month or the month after. Like, you gave me an update. I'm here for updates. You gave us an update. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will happily await for whenever it, is in a viewable state. And I'm just happy that cause like, yeah, it's a big problem that we haven't like actually seen anything. They finally hammered in this live stream that they're done with the Alpha 1 stuff. They're working on the Alpha 2 stuff, but right now everything is back end. So they're at least giving us a reason for it. It's like a reason, not an excuse. which means everything should be good. Everything makes sense for why we haven't seen anything yet, but now they have to live up to something. They have given us something that they need to live up to themselves that we should see in, you know, hopefully next month or January. Hopefully. All right, I mean, so overall, this is good. Obviously the mounts were cool. The mounts are always cool, but like, so A1 ended mid-August. All right, mid-August. All right. That was, it was about 3 months ago. 3 months ago, right? They were working during Alpha 1. So I'm gonna kind of put it at the beginning of August on fixing things like while it was running. It was last month, October, when they said they were done working on Alpha 1. Let's put it at the end of October, right? So that's August, September, October, 3 months. Took them 3 months to finish working on Alpha 1. They finished fixing all the stuff from Alpha 1 that needed fixing. And now, starting this month, they are working towards Alpha 2. So if they are starting on new things at the beginning of this month, beginning of November, and we give them December, but December is really only half a month because, like, you, even if people were to work the entire month, like I like to cut people slack. If you're trying to work on anything, you're going to lose time during November, December. So I only count December as 2 weeks when it comes to working stuff. Obviously not everyone does that, you know, it's just my personal thoughts on it. For anything really. I don't ever expect people to get things done in December. But their live stream is generally the last Friday of the month. So it'll be different for December. But January, it should be January 28th. All of November, and then we have 2 weeks from December, and then all of January. That is 2.5 months. I think 2.5 months is a time frame to give us something for us to see. At least something. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. You know, talked about a lot of things. Some things, if you guys already saw either my December video, if, you know, it's a couple days in the future right now, or if you guys saw the December stream, kind of guessed some things, feels good. But my December recap will be up in a couple days. I've got a couple other videos coming out. Hope you guys enjoy all of them. It's been fantastic to see you. I hope to see you guys a little bit more often on YouTube this coming year. Hope you all have a happy holidays. Till next time, everybody. This has been Tech Day. Peace out.